Ah, it's recording, okay. So guys, if you see it, my comfort level is like 100%, and if you stand underneath like the bear's snout, like here, you on top of like a box or something, you're gonna get very high comfort levels. So it's very easy. So while you're getting your stuff, depoting your stuff, you put a couple of these bear skins and rugs on your ceiling. You'll heal up, and then you can go out again fully healed, and it will only cost you like one like one pumpkin or something, just to get enough food in your belly to like completely heal up again. So it's a very efficient way to I just got mauled by a bear, I barely survived, and I'm already full 100% again. So that's really good. So I want to show you guys my design. If you've seen my other videos, it's not that different from other ones, but actually I did go the extra layer this time. So if you look at this, it's a lot chunkier than like normal. It has an extra layer of stone. So basically you have one stone layer, and then so that's like a triangle and a square here. So that's the extra stone layer, and then behind that there are I wish I can go up here, I think, yeah. So basically like down here beneath the square is like my main area, and then I have like triangles around it. But this, what I'm looking at, is actually the honeycomb of those triangles. So it's like 3 layers. So you have like the first layer is armored metal, and then the last layer is stone. So it's just a little extra layer, which is a bit more work, it's a bit more expensive. But the main reason I'm able to do this is because, like you see, I have this design. If you see a lot of squares and triangles, right? So that's basically the design. You start with a square, and on every around it you put triangles. Don't put square and then another square, you will ruin the design, and it will happen if you're not careful. But if, like you see, I can completely honeycomb it very efficiently with 2 extra layers on top of the main square. But yeah, the design is 1 square and then triangles, and then you can continue this. Every time you put down a square, make sure you try to put triangles around it. And you can either, like, I don't know if this is gonna, yeah, this is probably triangles too, yeah. So as long as you're able, and this is like gonna be square with triangles, so as long as you can mess it up, and you might end up with 2 squares or a bunch of triangles. But yeah, it's if you just practice, you'll get it figured out. So why is this design? I call this like the turtle design. Is really because it has such a strong shell. You can even make this outer shell metal. Now, right now, if I were to like attack this base, of course there's going to be like a garage door, garage door, garage door, garage door. Every like that's I'll show you the inside. But so basically, people might want to attack here because what's beneath here might be valuable. There's actually some valuable stuff around beneath here at some point. Usually I put it inside the main bunker, but there can be some stuff lying around here that has some value. So attacking it on this side is probably better than even going through like the stone on the outside. So you could even put, I might have to put an extra stone layer on this side just to make that a bit less valuable way to go inside. Now I have a little outer turret here. As you can see, my doors are like closing and opening on their own. So I don't need to touch the doors, I don't need to open them up. I have the sensors here. Open up, this door will open, that door will open. You can see all the sensors here. When this sensor sees me, it will open this door. Then I walk here, this sensor will open that door. That's this sensor here, probably. I think I have 2 sensors here. No, 1. So this sensor opens that door, and then there should be another sensor here. I'm sure there is. Maybe I can't see it because of the skin. Yeah, it's probably hidden by the skin. So there's another sensor that opens the other door. So now you, oh no, wait, this door I do manually, I think. Pretty sure. Let's see. Here. Yeah, this one I do manually. I mean, it takes power every opening and closing door. So now you can see all my doors are open. Run outside. I have to open this one manually. I don't want this to be open all the time, just in case they come in here. So I do close and open a door once in a while, but so you can see I can come. So you see all the doors were open. I come in, all the doors open up. Now if I die while all these doors are open, they all will close. And you can see here I put the sensors in such a way that while I'm working here, I'm doing my thing, I'm doing my stuff. This one I do manually, just because it's such an important one. I don't actually, it shouldn't matter, I could do that one too. But yeah, I need to fix my electricity then a bit more. So everything, see, all the sensors see me, and that's why they all stay open as long as I'm here. If I die or if I go away, all the doors will close. And if I come inside, one by one they will open, and then the next one will see me, the next one will open. And yeah, it just saves me a lot of time. I can go into my boxes and do my stuff and heal up and get my stuff and go in and out and get whatever I need, if I need some stone or stuff. And like this is my box, I have all the stackables in here, so everything that stacks. And then here I have more like either one-off stuff, some my weapons and stuff, and this is a little weapons and drop box. And also I have a little drop box here, so I can, if I get one node outside, I drop it in here. Don't have to go all the way in. Some furnaces here and there, you know. Anyway, so behind this wall, if you haven't seen my other videos, there's my TC. It's armored. It's all the way armored from top to the bottom, down, up and down, completely armored. So the only way to get in here is to use the drop boxes and drop off stuff. Get stuff out with this drop box. So if they go through all my doors, and there's quite a lot of doors, or even if they go like through the roof, like I said, there's still a few more doors to go. They will end up with this armored wall, and that's a lot of that's like the same thing as going through 8 or 4 doors. I don't know. One door is like one stone wall. Garage door I'm talking about, like garage door is a stone wall. I mean, sheet metal is really weak. I'm not gonna always use garage doors, because those are like 2 or 3 sheet metal doors, one garage door, and that's about the same as like, almost the same as like going through stone wall. Metal is twice stone, and armored is 4 times stone. So it's like 4 garage doors. So imagine going in here, having gone through all the garage doors, hoping to have like easy access to the TC, and then boom, it's closed off. Now you can, so yeah. So usually people come here and they just don't have enough, or they don't want to spend it, or they just don't have enough. And I mean, I don't always take out all the stuff here, because at least it's like a consolation prize if they get some of the stuff that's in here that I was like too lazy to put in there. Maybe they'll be okay with just leaving it at that. But yeah, right now it's not much right now. I mean, this base, I haven't done much with this base yet, so it's not really loaded with lots of stuff. But yeah, that's my turtle design. And normally I do like one armored layer and then a metal layer, but now I have a 3rd layer. But you have to see that it's very important you do like a square. So this is a square, triangle. Now I had another triangle. You have to be careful with like make sure that it still works out with the squares and triangles. You can do one, often you can do like 2 triangles in a row, but be careful with the 3rd. Now then you do a square, then surround that one with triangles. You see like here another triangle, and here's a square. So triangle, square, triangle, square. And the main thing is why you have to do that. The other way to do it is just everything square. But look how more efficient this is, because I used triangles. It saves me in upkeep and building, because this is a triangle. Now I could have gone the square route, where this would have been a square, but then this would be a square, this would be the square, this could be a square. Those were, I mean, you would end up with using a lot more stone or metal, whatever, than if you work with triangles. So I try to be efficient in my designs, because then I can put more resources into making, like putting like a third layer on here. Like a 3-layer bunker is for a solo player is a bit it takes up some resources. It's not that bad, but yeah, normally I don't even worry about this. I just go 2 layers. But yeah, definitely you can go 3 layers. I could even make it metal, and then I probably want to reinforce this. It's already reinforced with metal, but because they know your door is here, and then you have to go through doors here, they expect garage doors or sheet metal doors or something here, and they will, yeah, so they will probably want to go through here and then get that stuff that's here. You can even put little things here where you like when they use rockets, they can take the whole roof down, so maybe you can split it up by putting a few things there, or just honeycomb it. But yeah, right now I don't care. I mean, this design is already pretty strong. I mean, this is solo base, and yeah, just getting through all those layers of garage doors and stone walls, metal walls, armored walls. Imagine having to go to like stone, metal, and armor just to get a little bit of a solo player's loot, you know. And like you see, like I don't really gear up that much, because yeah, if I run in like a gang with 2 or 3 guys, it's not gonna matter how much armor I have and how good my weapons are. I mean, the bow is silent. People probably don't even know that I'm here. As soon as I start shooting, I might attract attention to myself. So the bow is good. Yeah, those are kind of my tricks, you know. Those are the way. That's how I try to, as a solo player, I'm able to survive against big clans that build like big compounds, like the one that you see there. And oh, this one is decaying. I don't know, maybe if it was raided or what. There were those guys. There was a pretty big base here. It had like loads of big towers on it and everything, and they were taking down heli all the time. So they probably got raided or something. And yeah, I mean, so imagine trying to you know, this is my neighbor and they are raided, or they didn't make it while I'm still here, you know. So having a small efficient design can really I'm sorry for the sound. I can really deter people from raiding you, because they're just gonna look around and there are gonna be 4 or 5 other bases that are more easy to raid than you, and they'll realize that it's a good design. They realize that, man, it's at least 1 stone layer, then it's going to be another layer of something, probably metal, and who knows what else, like armor. So yeah, or going through loads of doors. So yeah, it's important that people also yeah, that they realize even before they want to raid me, or when they're raiding me, that they made a mistake, or that it's a mistake to raid me, because it's just a good design. A lot of them only find out once they're already inside and when they've gone through all my doors. And yeah, I mean, I do get raided once in a while. It does happen, but again, it's such an efficient design. I can just build a new one, and that's often what I do. That's often why I don't even put on like the extra metal or this extra stone layer that I've done now, because I could spend that stone to build another base, you know. And the only question you have to be, that's why I'm next to the compound here, you have to have a lot of access to high quality, and a good way to turn your components into high quality, and that's what I have here. Now sadly, Hapis, which I'm on, is going to be discontinued. I don't know if there's going to be some kind of like Hapis made by yeah, by other people, that they're going to keep it up. So, but the official Hapis is going to be discontinued. But I always loved this location because of the easy access. I mean, my design needs high quality. You need at least like 150 high quality to go inside, or to build the inside. Yeah, I'm gonna go inside my bunker base, just in case you've never seen any of my videos. I want to show you how it works. I'm just getting some stone because I'm running out of stone on my base, and I need to feed the beast, you know. It needs to be, it's eating a lot of, it's like 2,000 stone right now with the extra honeycomb, but that's fine. You see, it's really easy to get it. I mean, I'm playing now really early in the morning, there's not many people on, so yeah. And as a solo player, I often use the moments where it's quiet, or I go in low gear, just the minimal gear, just to survive and get it all done. I do try to become a better fighter. I go on other servers to practice my battle skills, my fighting skills. So I mean, as I get more gear, like you see, I have quite a lot of some weapons that I found, and of course I can make a lot of weapons too if I really want to. So yeah, I probably have to do more. I want to do more fighting, but usually when I'm just like building, I don't like getting stone. Like you see, I went out with like a bow with some basic clothing and nothing special, because in the end, if I go out with all that, if you just want to get some wood, you're not going to go out with your AK, right? So yeah, so if you want to play as a solo player or like a small group, or you're a beginner, I would say you don't need always to run out with all your best gear and all the time. So I'm going to show the inside now. Now you see that all the doors are open. I'm going to kill myself, and you're going to hear all the doors close if you listen careful. Well, it's a lot of noise probably, but yeah. So you could see the two doors closing down. Now I have home, which is usually on my PC. Now you can see here, this is all completely armored, and I don't even have much. I could put more boxes in here, but it doesn't really matter. Now I found like it was an airdrop, so I have like a C4. Now I have lots of high qual in here, because like I said, this is a really efficient, and also I had some lucky, I found some high qual in a decayed base and stuff, but yeah, high qual is going really well, lots of metal, and now I have enough stone for 2 days, man. I need so much stone. Anyway, but this is the design, and then I have a sleeping bag here, so I kill myself, I go in the sleeping bag, and I have like a Dropbox, which I put all the stuff in that I want, or that I need for my TC, or that I want to store. So like you see, I have some components here. Man, you can see that I could have so much more stuff if I want to recycle this or use this for weapons. It's really, my design is really efficient. It's really, and the way I play is really efficient. And but you see, I don't have that much like sulfur or gunpowder or anything. Ja, ja, is goed. Okay, guys, I'm gonna get some coffee. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this. Let me have one more look at my base design from the outside. Yeah, if you needed more, I can't show it anyway. If you need any more information on my base design, look at my other videos for how I do it, how the basics are done. I have some really good ones, I have lots of them, but this is like an extra layer with the triangles and squares. So try to build with triangles and squares for the greatest efficiency, or do it with like, you can also do it like with your squares your first time around, because it can be tricky the triangles and squares way. But yeah, just have a little look from the outside. So yeah, and just to calculate, so you would need to go in here. I always try to make it just as hard to go through the doors. Any angle need to be as power. You need to defend from every angle. So when, like, if I would be a raider and I come here, I could raid. I could go through the doors. Yeah, right. This is a cheap door, but then you can see I have lots of, like, let's say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 doors. Yeah, I need to automate this one. 7 doors. So to get, and then I'm here, and then I'm like, oh no, armored, which would be like another 4 doors or more, like 4 or 5 doors more. So yeah, that would be that would be no fun for anybody. So now, so those what did I say? 7 doors or something? 7 doors is equivalent to, like, say, like 7 stone walls. So make sure that now, but like I said, so like here is 1 door, there's another door. Now what? Let's say if they come through here, I should honeycomb this actually, but this is like 2. This metal is more like 2 doors, 2 or 3 doors, and then 1 door. So this is like, right now, if they would know, this is the cheapest way to get in. So it's probably like 2, 3. It will be equivalent to 3 doors. So it's like 1, 2, 3. It will be the same as being here. Now, if you would go here, you would still have to go to at least 1 stone. So this is more expensive to go from here than from there. So yeah, so you have like, but look at this. So this is like 1 metal, 1 stone. Here it would be also 1 stone, 1 metal. So it's basically, that's why I didn't honeycomb this yet, because it's the same level of protection. Even if this is the best spot to raid me right now, it's the same level of protection from the outside, you know. So going through this stone will give you the same access as or like expensive, the same amount of gunpowder or rockets or whatever you want to call it. Going through this metal or going through this stone is the same. And that's how I'll calculate my base designs, on how much. So it's stone, metal, armored. So now, oh man, like, and it's hard with rockets. I always like to do with C4 because it's just easy. So it's 2 C4, 4 C4, and then 8 C4. You know, so that's 6 and 8. Yeah, it's like 14, right? So and pretty much there is no cheaper way to get in here in this base than that. Now rockets could blow away more area. You could like get rid of this whole roof with rockets. If you like do it in this corner, you could blow some of this away. But really it doesn't, in the end you need to still go to the armored, and maybe you can get some more stuff here using rockets. And maybe it's a bit cheaper than using C4, I don't know. But basically it's yeah, that's kind of how much it costs to get in here. So it's really efficient, really effective, and yeah, I hope as a solo player you try these designs. Like I said, this is like the you can even go do another honeycomb on top of this, but this is what I call like a medium-sized base for me. This is medium. Usually and then you can even just like yeah, you can even go up 1 level, or you can go down 1 level, but this is like medium with the 2 honeycomb layers. And with the triangles you could basically just keep adding and adding. But the thing that happens is your weakest points at some point is gonna be the doors, because I could make this completely metal and honeycomb this. Then again, like now already I was at this door, but basically there's one door here and one door here. So basically, even if I make this all metal, I can have one, two, only three doors right here, which is like equivalent of like three stone walls. So basically, I would have to extend this and make this longer. You would have to make sure that the amount of doors you have is almost a bit more than how much it costs to go through the walls, because people do like to go through the wall to the doors, because usually it is cheaper, and they won't know that you will have like an armored loot room, or like they can't really know for sure if you just have like a last door to your TC, or you have something more like if you have like an armored wall to your TC, you know. And what happens is you will get raided. You will lose all the stuff that's in your working area. So let's say you go through all of this. I will lose this, and I'll lose my turret, I'll lose some boxes, everything in the boxes. I'll lose all of this. I probably have to do my electricity again. I might even, if they hit this, maybe I'll lose my stuff here. But if they give up, once they come here, if they think that it's just not worth it, you can easily rebuild. You can just put your doors in again and you can keep playing, which basically saves you building a whole new base again. So and that's the reason why I have this design, because yeah, I just want to go on and chill and relax at the end of the day, or at the beginning of the day, right, like right now, and then just have yeah, have my base ready to play, and then maybe, yeah, have some fun doing some fights in the end with some of the weapons that I have, you know. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you have a lovely day, lovely beautiful day, and lots of love, guys. And like, subscribe, do whatever you want to do. And yeah, see you in the next one. Bye bye.